Ntokozo, firstly, I would like to pass this message across. EFF is the only political organization which can sacrifice in order for our poor people to get a service delivery. You must remember we donated our votes to the DA without expecting anything in return. Now, it's impossible for us to come back and disrupt or do something contrary to what we have done to the DA. On Thursday, ANC proposed that we vote through secret ballot for the chairpersons of committees. And we seconded that, but the speaker refused to listen to us, even when he couldn't refer us to a certain clause, be it in the rule book, Systems Act, Structures Act, or any other book of the municipality. That's what started everything, because the speaker wanted us just to follow his common sense.
Now, Sepetlele, thank you so much for that, characterization of what happened. But I was in conversation with the speaker yesterday, in fact, Vasco da Gama, and he mentioned that, voting by way of, raising your hand is, in fact, an age-old tradition, that there is an existing precedent for it. In an instance where you would require the vote to be carried by way of a secret ballot, there are processes that would need to be put in place. You would need to require the services of the IEC, for instance. And so the challenge that he raised was the fact that the request was made at the 11th hour, when prior to even entering the new year, parties such as yourself knew that on such a day you would be voting for chairpersons of oversight committees. So why make the request at the 11th hour?
Thank you very much, my sister. My sister, if on the 11th hour we realize that the system we're going to use for the day was not going to be free and fair, we had an opportunity to address the issue to the speaker. If the speaker had a solid case to say, this is the clause that makes me refuse to listen to you, we are, with some of us as a political organization, we are very reasonable towards progress. But even if this system was being followed for the past 20 years, if it was wrong, it was wrong. Things happened before, but they were challenged because they were wrong. And if they were right, there was going to be something that was going to say to us, no, you are wrong. This is the clause that is supporting what we are saying when we say you are wrong. It doesn't mean that if something happened time before, it's right. No, many things happened. Apartheid happened, it was wrong. We challenged it, it's gone. Thank you very much.
So, Sepetlele, what of the business of council at this stage? Because, the purpose of the meeting was to elect chairpersons of oversight committees. The council itself, as the executive, can't move forward without some sort of oversight powers over the work that they do. So what happens now with regards to the business of council, which is really why South Africans voted for parties such as yourselves to occupy the seats that you have?
My sister, we asked the speaker politely, we asked him if he couldn't find anything to reject our proposal. We said, no, we voted for you recently, speaker, and we voted you through a secret ballot. why can't you do the same with these chairpersons? We go to the same venue, we prepare those secret ballots, IAC, we vote. We vote for the chairperson, for progress of the municipality. But the speaker insisted that his common sense should supersede everything. And that's where we can find each other, because we are not going to allow that to happen. Because if we are going to allow that to happen, one day the speaker will just ask us to go and clean at his house, because now we are following his common sense.
All right. Let's discuss the latest developments. The DA laying criminal charges against members of your party, who of course are also council members. What is your reaction to that development?
If DA want to run the council through police station and those other structures, I don't know. Maybe is there possible way forward, because they are avoiding the issue on the table. DA should just come back and convince us. They don't have to beef up security. They don't have to do anything. We are not in that council on their invitation. We are there to represent our constituents. And if the demand comes that we should conduct our elections through secret ballot, that's exactly what we're going to do. Unfortunately.
Yes. I mean, I'd argue that it's not a matter of the DA wanting to run the council through police stations or through the criminal justice system. My understanding is that the party obtained actual footage of some of the blows that were dealt during the council meeting. And so there seems to be evidentiary proof of these assault claims. And so it's not a matter of running council through police stations. It's a matter of, criminal justice in this instance. If there was an assault, rightfully so, a charge should be laid.
Thank you very much. I was in that chamber for the whole day. If DA saw something which gives them that confidence that someone attacked so and so, I think those are the basics. They've got the right to go and lay those criminal charges. But maybe those things happened somewhere else, I don't know. But they've got the right to do that. They are welcome to go and open those criminal charges.
Sepetlele, just in closing, there were concerns raised, when the multi-party coalition government was formed in the Johannesburg Metro, that when you have political parties who have these fundamental differences when it comes to ideologies, right down to how they would like to exercise whatever executive authority is in fact handed over to them, that we would have instances like these where council sittings, council meetings, as we've seen on Thursday, will descend into chaos because of the tenuous nature of the agreement or understanding between councillors. So as the South African public, having voted parties such as yourself into power, how should we make sense of the events of Thursday?
My sister, you will remember in 2016, we voted with the DA, and Herman Mashaba was our mayor. Herman Mashaba didn't resign because of our policy position. Yes, I agree. Your DA is on the far right when we are on the far left. But we did run that municipality for 3 years with service delivery going to our people. If someone is service delivery driven things will just happen. He or she will find a way to make things happen, my sister. Policy position or no policy position, at the end of the day, the municipality must run for our people to get service delivery.